Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are having a lovely day so far. I am having the best Monday so far. I just love when I can have Mondays off because it's just such a great way to start the week. I can like get on top of laundry and house things and just take some time to do fun things that I couldn't if I was working. So I've been working on laundry, got some hung outside because it's sunny and windy. It's not very warm, but still I figured at least the pants would be nice to dry outside. I went on a nice long walk this morning and just tidied up the house to kind of get the week started. And now I'm thinking it'd be fun to do a little bit of baking. I've had this recipe saved in my desserts Pinterest board that I think sounds really springy and so I thought it would be fun to just do a little bit of baking, have some yummy snacks around. Before we get started, let's show you an outfit of the day. I have been struggling to know what to wear because my bump is popping and I really underestimated like just how much space I'd need, and so I have been on the search for just some things that will fit me and that are going to be comfortable. And so I found this dress. It was actually a pack of 2 on Amazon. One is gray and one is black, and I think they were like on sale at the moment. I don't know if there are any more. I'll link them below in case anyone's interested. They are Maternity, but you can't tell they're Maternity. They're just super stretchy. It is like a ribbed material. I don't know if you can tell. But I was so happy to find this, and they look so cute over a bump, and I feel like you can just style them so many different ways. You can dress them up or down or whatever. So anyways, all that to say, this is my outfit of the day, and I just thrifted this oversized denim shirt and I just think it's really cute over this dress. I decided to make these little lemon curd cookie cups. I feel like anything lemon just screams spring, and since the temperatures weren't feeling too springy today, I decided to bring some spring into our home. I will link the recipe in the description if anyone wants to try it. These were just so delicious. It was just kind of a classic cookie recipe, but also with some lemon zest in it. So the dough was lemony, and then you put lemon curd in the middle, and they were just so yummy. The perfect little snack if you don't want like a massive cookie or a cupcake or something like that. I feel like these are just perfect little things if you just need a little sweet treat. I will say the recipe was massive. I felt like it was massive as I was making it, but it said it only made 24, and I got so much more than that. So just be aware of that if you don't want to end up with like a lot of cookie cups. Maybe just half the recipe. I was having a bit of a hard time knowing how best to make the little indent in the middle. For the first batch, I ended up just using the back of a measuring spoon, and I kind of had to dip it in water every time so that the dough wouldn't stick. Maybe a bit of olive oil or something like that would work good too. But then I ended up just like doing the rest with my fingers, and that worked out too. The dough puffed up so much when I was baking it. I don't know if I put too much into one pan, but I did end up having to just like press a little indent into the middle again, so that it was a little bit more defined. This might be one of the cutest things I have ever made. I already tested some that were like falling apart, and they are so delicious. I should have listened to my gut and made half a recipe. It ended up being so huge. I got like 4 dozen of these. I didn't feel like making the rest into these tiny ones, so I just made some big cookies, and I still got 2 dozen big cookies out of it. So I probably would have ended up with 8 dozen, even though the recipe said it made 24. I don't know if my pans were just extra mini or what, but yeah. The cookies turned out a little flat, but they're still so delicious. This is what the plants are looking like. So we never did get some of these flowers up, which is totally fine. I think I'm going to try seeding some straight into the ground as soon as I can. And then we've got the 2 kinds of tomatoes here. The jalapeno peppers finally did come up, and I just saw today that the bell peppers have also decided to come up, which it's been a couple weeks now, so I'm kind of surprised. I did not think they would come up anymore, but that's how they're doing. I think I just want to transplant the tomato plants. There's just a lot of them. I was very generous with the seeds, so I just want like 4 plants, and so I'm going to transplant those, and then maybe some of these taller flowers. They're looking a little sad. I don't know if there's much hope for them if I transplant them, but we're gonna try. Weather cannot decide what it wants to do today. It was the most beautiful sunshiny day, pretty much all day, and then around like mid-afternoon it got dark and it was raining for a while, and now we have snow, so that's really fun. For dinner tonight, we had Greek chicken bowls. It's basically just a bed of quinoa, and I had fried up some chicken with some different spices and then added some veggies on top. The recipe has a really yummy dressing to go over top, but I unfortunately didn't have all the ingredients, but I'll leave the recipe in the description if anybody wants to try it. These are so good, and I feel like they're just a nice light dinner. Anyways, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, and I cannot wait to see you next time.